life.
Tell them how we're supposed to be. Tell them how we're
PYN.
Tell them how we're supposed to be. Tell them how we're
Indie
supposed to
Boom.
be. Tell them how we're supposed to be. Tell them how we're
Killer
supposed to
Beff.
be. Tell them how we're supposed to be.
Bornking.
Tell them how we're supposed to be.
Tell you how it's supposed to be. Better have my groceries. Diamonds in my jewelry. Fuck the tomfoolery. Full of hostility. Master possibilities. Change my reality. Create another masterpiece. God has no limitations. Shout outs to masterpiece. Lose all your gravity. Squadron, BMG, Corporation, MTP. Bag life dynasty. For celebrities. Honestly, sonically, y'all, you in the wrong league. I know we're told to hang with a centipede and a caterpillar that smoke mad weed so strong it made his nose bleed. Your level is so beneath me, please stand still, don't breathe free. My best friend is a desert Eve. Yeah, you heard it. All my niggas, they go hard. Strength set on retard. Kill you in 5 bar. Hold you like a tripod. You should never try God. I be rocking fly guard. Show you no disregard. You started seeing moons and stars. Porn swerve pop and pills.
Yo. Music Talk Monday. What's good? Back in here again. Now I'm saying we got a nice little show for you. BMG Mo will not be here today. He is under the weather. Feel better, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got an interesting show today. It's like everybody just start beefing for real. JOEYBADASS went after Kendrick, and you had Young Noble going after Nas. You had Drake going after everybody. You know what I'm saying? We haven't heard anything from Nas. You know what I mean? Going back forth with Young Noble or anything like that or whatever. But, oh, man, it's looking real spooky out there right now. You know what I mean? Like everything is about to come out. You know what I mean? Young Noble was calling Nas a liar, basically, saying that Nas been telling lies for years in his songs. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But we get ready to get into this real quick. We're going to get into the Drake situation. Yeah. We're going to roll with the Drake situation real quick. So this is the company man. Subscribe to his channel. Why does Drake Fighting Irish exist? This is his reaction to it, right? So let me say this. I listen to everybody's songs. So I do have some of my own opinions on these songs. They might not agree with the opinions of those, you know, that I'm going to be showing you. But outside of that, here we go.
Mic, check. Mic, check. Justin Hunt. It's all happening. Thank you to everybody rocking with the channel. Thank you to everybody subscribed through the channel. Everyone who's shared a video, shared what we're doing over here. It's priceless. We're having a lot of fun. Big thank you to everybody who's donated. If you'd like to donate, you can hit the Cash App. It's right up there. Or you can hit the link tree that's in the description. Thank you to Sean Robinson, Miss Abby, Antoine Kingsbury, Alan G. Hoare.
Hold on. Let me just speed this up just a tad bit.
Fire Foundations, Darlene Berth Alette, Demetrius Bryson, Lily Eternal, Tara Bullock, It's Me's Cornflakes. That sounds tasty and healthy. Ryan Clayburger. Big thank you, guys. It's big. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who's joined this channel, joined this community. I look at everything through life through the lens of hip hop, and this is one of those moments in life where I feel most humbled and empowered. So thank you very much. Big story. Big story. Drake, I don't want to say Drake released a track. There was a Conductor Williams Drake freestyle that was posted and deleted, of course. And so they're calling it Fighting Irish Freestyle. We're going to react to it today. A few things up front. I don't know why. To me, the circumstances around this feel like Conductor Williams leaked this. And it feels like Drake probably gave him the okay to do so. Probably gave him the okay to do so. Now, the reason why this is challenging just up front is Drake is currently in a legal battle with his label UMG. UMG is not going to let him put music out while he's trying to sue them for Rap Battle Rico. Rap Battle Rico, alleging that UMG and Spotify colluded to juice the numbers for Not Like Us, as well as...
Mind you, I'm going to say what everybody's been saying. How do you get mad at the company for doing what a company should do for an artist? They had been doing the same thing for you for I don't know how long, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's just a big contradiction. It's very like narcissistic and it's spoiled and entitled in a way.
Defamation of character for even releasing Not Like Us. Okay, so a lot of background already. I was shocked to see a Drake freestyle. I am not shocked to see how quickly it has been removed from official channels. And I am very confident that this video is going to get flagged to hell. One.
We going down together, bro.
I'm not sure what monetization is going to look like, but this is an important story. We haven't received a new Drake freestyle, if I'm not mistaken, since maybe No Face. Maybe I'm missing something. I feel like that No Face plot twist run at the end of the summer might be the last time we got some new Drake. We definitely got some new live streams with Drake. Aiden Ross and XQC, as part of his Stake partnership. They're big Kick streamers, so that makes sense that they're on there. But judging from this track, it feels like it might have been released in the shadow of this battle, maybe in the summer. Maybe that's when it was created. I'm looking at, you'll see the footage here shortly, but looking at it, it looks like I think he has braids still. So that will give a sense of perhaps the timing that this was recorded. So enough preamble. Let's react to this. Fighting Irish freestyle.
I love you.
Yeah.
See, it looks like he still has braids.
The summer is over. I missed it. Vera was smoking.
Summer is over. I missed it. How did you miss the summer? I feel like it was a very active summer for Drizzy Drake. We got No Face, Circadian Rhythm, Housekeeping Knows, Red, Blue, Green, the track with Young Thug and 21 Savage. We got the 2 tracks with Camila Cabello, the 2 tracks with Gordo, You My Everything remix with Sexy Red. That feels like a very active summer.
I agree, but that's just a way of avoiding what has already happened, and we all know what happened. But continue.
Very active summer. I know this is one bar in, and I know I paused the Joey Badass reaction probably way more than I normally would. But I'm sorry. I don't know. He missed the summer. I feel like there was a lot of Drake this summer, and I think that's part of the problem. From the top.
Yeah. The summer is over. I missed it. Vera was smoking. I kissed it. Vera showed us the renters for Texas. It's unrealistic. Cut him the check because I hate reviewing the budgets and limits. Just pay them. The world fell in love with the gimmicks. Even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute.
Now, this is just my opinion because I heard the whole song more than once. It sounds very tired. He sounds tired. I'm sorry. The song is very tiring. And yeah, that's just my opinion on it. It sounds very tiring. It's like he don't got no fight in him. It's like he just rapping at this point. I don't even know the purpose of putting this out, to be totally honest with you. I like the beat, you know what I'm saying? But everything else is just it's blah. You know what I mean? I never really been a Drake fan anyway, so it is what it is. I mean, I will admit a good song is a good song. He's had some songs that I really did like, you know what I'm saying? Very much so. But for the most part, this ain't one of them.
Just know the shit is personal to us and it wasn't just business.
It seems like my brothers got tickets. Perhaps he's talking about the pop out. Perhaps he's talking about LeBron and DeRozan, who were both there. That's what immediately comes to mind when I hear those bars. Let's keep it going.
With the gimmicks, even my brothers got tickets. Seem like they loved every minute. Just know the shit is personal to us, and it wasn't just business. Analyzing behavioral patterns is somewhat suspicious. Niggas was never happy for me when I run up the digits, or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle a Guinness, or when I
see that is another. That's another. Perhaps Drake, I think, might be talking to maybe his peers.
Yo, this song sounds so lazy. I mean, seriously, like I'm ready to go to sleep.
I think on Scary Hours 3, I can't remember which song. I think it was Scary Hours 3. I did a breakdown on this. He says it's black excellence when it's everyone but him. It's something. I made a video about this. It's called "Is Drake Black Excellence?"
Is Drake Black Excellence? Continue.
And that's what that part right there reminds me of there too. I just feel like Drake had a lot of celebration for how successful he was for a very long time. I feel like the fact that he was so successful was something that a lot of people appreciated and embraced, because this narrative that's
see, Drake doesn't want to exist in the word of was. He wants to exist as is. You know what I'm saying? So it's more or less like he's salty. He got defeated. So this song to me just reminds me of him whining. It's just like he's just whining, and yeah, he's whining over a beat. Like, yeah,
really cramping his reputation right now. Hasn't always been the case, at least amongst his peers, at least amongst the media, and from a press standpoint. I think certain circles, certain segments of the internet became a lot louder as time went on. But I feel like, honestly, I feel like Drake got a lot of flowers. I honestly feel like he did.
And the man did. I mean, shit. I mean, the battle was epic. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if it wouldn't have been epic if he didn't do some epic things. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he did get his flowers. But now, Kendrick, it's his turn. Step aside, yo. You know what I'm saying? Pass the torch, bro.
run up the digits, or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle a Guinness, or when I get my
Like, share, subscribe on the channel, and be sure this, you know what I'm saying, hit that link for that villain apparel. Yes, sir.
fifth made back because the color is different. Remember we traded watches, I gave you the Arabic dial, you gave me a numbered edition. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang that shit was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are, there's lessons in juxtaposition. I guess not.
That's actually kind of fire. I mean, like the one thing I do really like about Drake is that a lot of times, especially a lot of lyrical dudes or people who are really into lyricists will critique people who use the same rhyme scheme for too long. I actually really like that. I like extended rhyme schemes in that fashion. And Drake is a master at that. And this is what maximizing that rhyme scheme to me looks like. I mean, so far we're a minute in, a third of the way into the song, and it sounds great. It sounds great. Because I also like this type of OVO production. It sounds great. As long as you don't pay too close attention to the lyrics.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm a lyricist. I pay attention to the lyrics. So, like I said, I like the beat. I actually love the beat. You know what I'm saying? But it's what's over top of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear this whiny dude, yo. Don't nobody care, yo.
Let's run it back a little bit.
Convince the gang that shit was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are, there's lessons in juxtaposition. I guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition. Cold shoulders I gave in the Hamptons, it come with the distance.
So I think this gives more credence to the idea that this is LeBron and or DeRozan. I guess they had summer traditions where they'd hang out in the Hamptons. That's where the white party is. I know it was different this year. I know the energy, and not like us video drop at the same time. I know the energy must be different this year, but so far it does sound like he is talking about two people who are very close to them, who have a lot of money, enough to trade watches and visit kids in the hospital. And so I think that puts that in LeBron and DeRozan territory, because it also references them. Looks like they got tickets to the pop-out. Post pop-out rap. Post pop-out Drizzy. 1 second applause.
We was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. I was sadly mistaken, the loyalty wasn't a given. It's all good.
That's actually kind of an interesting point to a degree to me too, because I feel like LeBron and DeRozan and those guys were also friends with Kendrick. Definitely DeRozan.
See, that's that high school shit. Like, you can't be mad at somebody, right? And you know, inside of your circle or whatever, your network or whatever, and everybody is in this circle and everybody getting along. But because you fell out with a person, you're expecting everybody else to fall out with the person. That does not necessarily work like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're whining.
So it's sort of, you know, I understand the feeling of feeling like your homies chose the other side. They didn't just stay out of it, for example. Especially that video of looking like LeBron wanted to get on stage and decided against it. But, you know, this is, you can see Drizzy is dealing with his feelings. And truthfully, dealing with his feelings, Drizzy was my favorite Drizzy for a long time.
And niggas cry the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family, well, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling. 6 degrees, my memories
Oh my God. He is whining. This nigga is literally crying on the beat for real. Jay made what is that? Make the song cry or song cry, whatever. Well, this dude is crying on the song, yo.
Retrieving our humble beginnings. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed a shovel and dug up some ditches. Cover my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a body double and we've done dozens of switches. Niggas tried to light the front.
That was a body double and we've done dozens of switches.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in the Shakespeare Shakedown piece, I talked about how during Super Uglies, Jay-Z snitched on AI, saying that AI also smacked bellies with Nas's baby mother. Now, if I'm taking that bar the way that bar lands with me off this listen, is he up here snitching, dry snitching, outwardly snitching on LeBron and or DeRozan? So it's a body double, done doubles and switches. All right.
That don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? So with you heard what Kendrick said, okay? So that right there, that sound freaky.
It's all happening.
That was a body double and we've done dozens of switches. Niggas tried to light the front gate up, it wasn't for Christmas. I said a prayer that morning for Sean and it wasn't religious. It came from a place of desperation and utter submission. Rapping was over for now, it came like a sudden decision. I don't give a fuck about you snakes or these other musicians. Niggas started fucking with my family, I'm going to prison. And we all...
Oh, Lord. No, he did not say that. No, he did not say that. He can't even handle the situation between him and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So him going to prison, like really? Like I don't understand all this talk, like in these last couple of albums or songs or whatever, all this gangster shit. Like it just don't make no sense to me. But I guess it sells and you know it's mainstream shit, so.
All crashing out together, my brother's complicit. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't an exhibit. I'm trying.
Pipe. What are we talking about? Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't exhibit.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm gonna let him finish.
I hope that is a crazy metaphor that is over my head right now. I hope that is not him talking directly to somebody. I hope that is a metaphor that I am missing, because as I said in the Shakespeare Shakedown piece, the side missions are crazy, and I know the Dark Candy Thread has got some things to pull on. If this is literal, let's take an applause to Dark Candy Thread.
And we all crashing out together, my brother's complicit. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't an exhibit. I'm trying to blow the doors off that bitch when you touch the ignition. But then I gotta remember who made this shit come to fruition.
Oh, I guess that was probably dealing with Kendrick's vehicle from the first album cover. And then I think he did blow it up, if I'm not mistaken.
It's me.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you.
Now, now, you know, yeah, I mean, that does sound like accountability. I think there's a timeline somewhere where that sounds like accountability. Because he says, who brought this to fruition? It was me. Now, I'd like to think that that means, yeah, I played a role in this Shakespearean shakedown that has been dropped on my 100 gig heck top, but I'm not used to that, Drizzy. I'm not really used to Drake like that. So that's probably some self-serving example of, you know, all of the wonderful things he's accomplished in his life. And he has to remember that he can't squander all the greatness that he has amassed. And I think that is awesome too. I think that is fine. You got to remember who put all this together. It was me.
Let's go back a little bit.
I gotta remember who made this shit come to fruition. It's me. Who's got the most to lose and who's in that other position? Signal conversations where I hope they got double encryption. I hate to see the empire crumble on judges' convictions. This nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician. It's funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. What do we celebrate?
He just whining and complaining. He just keeps repeating on how people were reacting after the last song Kendrick had dropped. You know what I'm saying? He mollywopped that ass. So I'm just saying that this is all the shit that he's putting in this one song, The Fighting Irish. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is just crazy, man.
I rent out the club at Edition. Nothing was the same with all you bitches and nothing's forgiven. But next time, bury me in gold. My blood is Egyptian. The Danni.
Hotep Drizzy. Master Student said that. Shout out to Master Student on Twitter. 1 second applause.
Hotep Drizzy. Oh my God. First they called him El Drizzy because he's doing Spanish shit. And now he Hotep Drizzy.
Master Student, I really like his Twitter account. But Kendrick's over here like, where you from? Not where I'm from. We all indigenous. Here comes Drake. My blood's Egyptian. I got Egyptian. Blood, guys. That's why this feels post-battle. Not only because of the hair, because of the braids, right? But it feels like it's post-battle in that, you know, probably that point between, you know, sometime in June or July. If this feels like it's in there. My blood is Egyptian, guys. Hotep Drizzy. 1 second applause.
Bury me in gold. My blood is Egyptian. The Dennis James come out when the vodka is flooding my system. I don't have a drinking problem. I got a subtle addiction.
I don't have a drinking problem. I have a subtle addiction. This is what I mean, man. Like this song is fly. He is flowing on this track.
Well, from my point of view, with the flow, it sounds like he's a little off beat even on it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's whining. It felt like he's trying to stop himself from crying on this bitch for real. His flow. I mean, to each his own. You know what I mean? Like I said, I won't agree with everything that people say. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my own opinion and I critique things differently.
I love this beat. Conductor did his thing. But when I think about the lyrics, I'm a lyrics guy. You guys know that. I like lyrics, okay? That's where I start. Some people start at the beat, I started the lyrics. And it is fire until I start thinking about what he's actually saying. I don't have a drinking problem. I have a subtle addiction. What?
What does that mean?
Subtle addiction. I mean, you know, I can still get work done. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus.
When the vodka is flooding my system, I don't have a drinking problem. I got a subtle addiction. I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I told him that wasn't my sister.
What the hell is he talking about? I mean, come on, like really? What the he? Oh my gracious!
My dad has another child, and I told him that wasn't my sister. Gosh, man. And in the whole beginning, he's talking about family and feeling like he was backstabbed. Dad's got another child, I guess. He said, I told him that wasn't my sister. What did this child do? What did the child do to him?
I'll tell you what she did. He caught her in the house listening to Kendrick. That's what happened.
What did his dad do? Who's the mother? I told him that wasn't my sister. That's cold-hearted. That's cold-hearted, Drizzy.
Child, I told him that wasn't my sister. Grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also developed a deep respect for the Muslim religion. I'm staring at my daddy while y'all tell me I wasn't that nigga. That's fucking crazy.
This morning ritual will change your life. You're going to want to listen to this. This is Kachava, your new best.
All right. There's the track. I guess it's called Fighting Irish. It definitely includes a lot of elements that came out in this battle. And Meet the Grams, the epic ending. You lied about your religious views. Seems to get an answer. Seems to get an answer right there. He's Jewish, and he's been to church with Christians, and he's developed an appreciation for Muslims. 1 second applause. That's cool. Dennis Graham has a daughter. Perhaps he's alluding to the third verse of Meet the Grams, where Kendrick talks about there potentially being another daughter. And so far that has not been confirmed by any measure. So perhaps that's what he's talking about. I think it's weird he said that he told his dad that's not his sister. I don't know why that would be.
Because he is a weirdo.
I mean, it makes me very curious about him and his dad's relationship. And, obviously the ending is in relation to, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. 1 second applause, because that is one of the gaggle of quotables that came out of this battle. Perhaps that to me feels like it alludes to that. Same thing with the Egyptian line. I think this track was recorded before. What song is that?
Well, I was talking to Balti Mega, and he said it sounds like a continuation of the deluxe on his last project, where he's really rapping on there. You feel me? So yeah, that might be what's going on.
What song is that? Is that Whacked Out Murals, or where you from? Not where I'm from. We all indigenous. Yeah, Whacked Out Murals. I think this is recorded before then, personally. But like I said, man, it is a fire track until I think about what he's saying. That is the problem. And so in a lot of ways, this track reminds me a lot of the Heart Part 6. This is like the Heart Part 6 Part 2. It's wild that he would put this out now. One, he clearly wants to send a message, because Universal is going to shoot everything down that he puts out while this case is going on. So I've had a number of sources say that to me. Two, there were people who were speculating that this is about Future. I don't see how that would make sense, because Drake has been trying to build a relationship with Future. It seems he gave him a shout out during Aiden Ross's stream. He just gave Young Thug $1 million. He's trying to get that back together. He was very sad about how him and Future fell out on Family Matters. So I don't see how that would work. I don't understand the strategy or reason to release this track. It's a whole new year. And the illusions in here, the timing of what looks like the recording, he's talking about the pop out, right? So this is post Juneteenth.
See, once again, I said he's whining, he's complaining. You know what I mean? He can't take the L. You got to know how to take a loss. You know what I mean? You can't be a boss that never took a loss or know how to accept losses. You learn from your mistakes, right? Actually, having a loss is a learning experience. You know what I mean? You're supposed to learn from that shit. Evidently, he hasn't learned anything.
He has braids still, right? He's talking about things that happened in the battle. It's a very backward-looking moment. And I'm not sure if it clears anything up for anyone who's paying attention to this. I'm not even sure this is the best way to remind people that you can rap. And look, I've seen people criticize him for using the same rhyme scheme the whole time. I love that. A lot of my favorite rappers would do stuff like that, you know, and in that sense, I don't have a problem with the style. I don't have a problem with the flow or the beat. I think if I'm passively listening to it, if I'm listening to it for hashtags, there's a bunch of hashtags in there. But when I merge the things that he's saying or the things he's talking about with the things that happen, I don't see the play. I think this causes confusion. There's been a lot of things that's been happening with one of Drake's PR people or former PR people. We'll see how that goes. But there's crazy accusations around that. I've been following that story closely. Maybe this was some sort of strategy on that part. Perhaps Conductor Williams just put it out there on his own, you know. But the fact that we're seeing this now really stands out to me because I don't see the play. You know, he basically has lawsuit raps in here. He is talking about how,
first off, when have y'all ever seen somebody sue a record label for losing, possibly be motivated to sue the artist that he lost against? Like, where did they do that? When was the last time y'all saw that? Like, when you have something that's not real, you're going to get some shit that just don't seem real. You understand what I'm saying? He's been cosplaying the whole time. Now his true shit came out, and I'm not going to say he doesn't have any skill, because evidently he does, but it's just the way that he parades around as if he's 100% authentic, and that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like, you really have to look at the situation dealing with what hip hop really is. Like I said, all this shit is mainstream bullshit. But at the end of the day, you know, that's what the hot topic is. And I'm glad to see that this dude actually fell. You know why? Because sometimes people need to be sat on their ass. Excuse me. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just sometimes. Sometimes you need a reality check. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not always going to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to know how to gracefully bow out. You understand what I'm saying? You got to really know how to do that. And when you gracefully bow out, you always have a place, because you can come in. You know what I'm saying? You can come back in like you never left. And it might be exciting for most people, because it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He back type shit, or did you hear the new such and such? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to know how to take the loss, bro.
you know, let's see, I hate to see your empire crumble over a judge's decision. Well, looking at the time frame of it, he's been thinking about lawsuits for a long time. Sounds like it. It sounds like it to me. So, you know, I think this is something that, if I'm a Drake fan, I'm always happy about hearing new Drake. Just like I'm a Lupe fan, I'm always happy to hear new Lupe, you know. But outside of that, this feels like manosphere victim rap, full of gaslighting and contradictions.
Exactly. That's why I can't rock with it. Because if it don't resonate with me, if it's not something that's strong, you know what I'm saying, and real, you know what I mean? I don't cling to whiny music. I don't cling to music that, you know what I'm saying, when people say depressing shit or just want to complain and whine, why me? You know what I'm saying? Why me, Lord? You know what I'm saying? Like, one of them type joints, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, like, that shit out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. Motivation, you know what I'm saying? Put motivational shit out there, you know what I'm saying? This crazy complaining, whining shit. Take the L, nigga. Go do some push-ups and come back. Do something.
The flow is great. The energy is awesome. I love the way he shot it.
See, the flow and the energy, I feel like he didn't have any.
It feels in line with where a lot of art direction is going. GNX has that, you know, that photograph feel. Joey Badass is the ruler's back had sort of that VHS camera feel, it felt like.
Joey Badass song. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Joey Badass joint, it's tight. I can't front. It's tight. Boom, there it is right there. The ruler's back. Listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead like that. Wow. All right, that's on that piff. Check that out. You know what I mean? But they said it's a Kendrick diss, right? I heard him say something about the West Coast, which I hope this doesn't start a West Coast, East Coast beef. You feel me? But outside of that, also take a listen to Young Noble, right? From the Outlaws, Euthanasia, Nas diss. Check that out. You know what I mean? I rock with Nas. I also rock with Young Noble too. I'm a fan of the Outlaws. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is interesting, guys. Like the Fighting Irish song. Why does it exist? Why is it here? We have no idea. Maybe he just didn't want to be quiet. You know, he should have been quiet or some shit. I just, you know, some things just, you know, I don't get it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I guess he wanted to make himself known, let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Drake, that yeah, I'm here, and let me let y'all know how I really feel about y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what the song sounds like to me. You know what I mean? Drizzy, you know what I'm saying? They should call him Crizzy, you know what I mean, for crying, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yeah, make sure y'all check out Young Noble and Joey Badass songs. Yeah, shit tight. I wish I could play these motherfuckers, but I can't do it. Nope. Yeah, so I'm about to get out of here. Yep, y'all see the villain wear. You see the villain apparel, keychains, got it all up in here. It's a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to get the whole hookup or nothing. Grab yourself a keychain, get some stickers, you know what I'm saying? And there's other things in here for the ladies, of course. So holla at your boy. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna leave y'all with some. I'm gonna do this.
Raja Kalam, Yahama Kala, heard Allah you Akbar when I stepped out the car. Lyrical terrorist, my pen planted the bomb that blew off his head, arm, leg, arm. Supreme alphabet, take over the internet, protect your neck, slit a throat in the process. Butterfly knife gave butterfly effect, pierce through the skin when the point connects. Samurai tactics, lyrical acrobatics. Don't fuck with pork, never speaking pig Latin. My shit bang from here to